When you get your own authority in this trucking industry, you must understand that everybody and they mama is after you. The sheriffs is after you, DOT, the RS, other truck drivers, the truck stop, you name it, they're after you. Even people that you didn't know before you had your authority, they gonna be after you too. Matter of fact, the day you activate your authority, that cell phone gonna be ringing off the hook. You're like, man, what's going on? I ain't never got this many phone calls a day in my life. All them phone calls is people trying to take money from you. Because everybody's gonna be after you. Even truck drivers that may have already had the authority in the past, they gonna be after you too. They gonna be after you too. You're like, what do you mean they gonna be after you? They gonna be telling you how it's such a bad idea. You can't make no money. The rates are too bad. You got a high cost of operation, low cost of operation. You ain't got a new truck, or your truck too old. All that. You gonna have all that. Everybody gonna be after you. Everybody. Department of Revenue, IRP, IFTA, the scale house, regular police on the street. Everybody is after you. The lot lizards, they after you too. You get to the shipper after you too. The trailer that you hauling, the trailer's after you too. When you go back there, especially you got some refrigerated food, man, you go back there, get ready to open them doors and bag into the dock. As soon as you open the door, the whole trailer, just all the food just fall right out. Trailer after you too. Everybody's after you. So you must understand, you're going to be out here ducking and dodging a lot of people. The higher your cost of operation, the absolute harder it's going to be to make it with an authority. And I mean, it's going to be extremely difficult. It's going to be so difficult that I ain't never seen nobody do it. And what I mean by I ain't never seen nobody do it, I ain't never seen nobody with for example, my favorite lease driver, he want to take his lease truck and get his own authority. I've never seen nobody with that extreme high cost of operation get an authority and make it. Now, I know plenty of people that's running a high cost of operation like that that's got a slave in the truck and they making it, aka the Russians and stuff like that. You know, they go out and get this high cost of operation, but they got slaves driving the truck while they sit at the house or sit at some brick building, you know. But to actually drive the truck and pay for everything out of pocket, let me explain. You got your expensive operation going right now. You leased on to somebody. They covering your fuel bill. They paying for all your fuel. They doing your IFTA. They doing your IRP plates, whatever else, payroll. They got other people they hiring. They may got a dispatcher they hiring. They fronting you on the maintenance when the truck break down. Well, when you get your own authority, all that's you. That's coming out your pocket. All that's coming out your pocket. And when you got a high cost of operation, aka one of them brand new trucks, 200,000 miles on it, and you running 200,000 miles a year, let me explain what's going to happen. You got to hope, and I mean you got to hope and pray, that you do not have a breakdown that's not covered under warranty, especially a large breakdown. Because let's say, for example, I ain't never had no warranty, y'all, so I'm just going to have to give you an example. I'm going to say your water pump go out. No, that's too. No, let's not do that. Your clutch fan go out. You got your clutch fan. The clutch fan is what controls the, your fan. It spins the fan, the clutch fan. Let's say that goes out. It's not covered under warranty. You got one of these brand new trucks. First of all, your truck note busted you upside the head, $900 a week. You still got to pay that $900 a week. And because you got one of these new trucks, you don't believe in mom and pop trucks, mom and pop truck stops, not truck stops, but mechanic shops. You take it to the dealership. But Freightliner, they 2 weeks behind. But they can get you in about a week. Maybe they can get you in about 2-3 days, depending on where you're at. So you need a hotel for just 1 week. Just 1 week you need a hotel. They're going to pull you in. You got to pay that truck note. You got to pay the trailer note. All that's due in 1 week because you run these weekly notes. The hotel, you got to pay that instantly. $125 a day. 7 days. You got to pay all that with the truck note, with the trailer note. You already pushing past $2,000 right there. Oh, the clutch fan, that's not covered under warranty. Clutch fan, $1,000. That's just for the part. You at $3,000. Oh, labor, because you went to the dealership, that's another $1,000. You at $4,000 in just a week. Oh, and by the way, the very next Monday, insurance is due. And since you got all this latest greatest shoe shine, that's $2,000. You had $6,000 gone in about 7-8 days. That just that quick. Just gone. You running a high cost operation. How it should be done is put somebody in that truck, whatever this high cost operation truck y'all running, put somebody in that truck. You go and be a company driver or another lease driver somewhere else. Or better yet, how it really should be done is don't even try it at all. If you ask me, I wouldn't dare go out there and start no authority with a lease truck on weekly payments. That's insane. It's so insane that it ain't never happened and it's never going to happen. And anybody trying to trick you into thinking that they finna do it, please, it's just foolishness. It's foolishness. Because what they telling you is, I'm going to be the first truck driver with weekly truck notes with an authority. That's what they're telling you. That's what they're telling you. And maybe you guys may know somebody that done that route. I ain't never seen it. I don't know nobody with weekly truck payments, $900, $1,000, $1,200 a week with an authority. Never seen it. Never seen it. So like I said, everybody's going to be knocking you upside the head. But see, when you got your own authority, it don't just stop with hoping that the truck don't break down. No. Now see, the same, remember, I always tell you this, the same problems we got with the older truck, you're going to have the same problems with the newer truck. Even though you got a warranty and all that, you're going to be, I'm telling you, even with the warranty, you're going to be sitting over there hoping and praying that the truck does not break down. Because if it break down and it's not under warranty, that's out of your pocket. If it is under warranty, guess what? You still getting your head busted. Okay, it's under warranty. Okay, but we'll fix it, for free. It's going to take us 2 weeks. Hotel bill, running your pockets. 2 weeks of hotel bills. 2 weeks of truck payments. If you're doing the weekly trailer thing, 2 weeks of weekly trailer payments. You see how all that money started just hammering you. I'm talking about just burning, bleeding money. And here's the catch. Majority of people that do the lease, the rent, the borrow program, they don't save money. A lot of them just do paycheck to paycheck because the carriers cover all their maintenance. If something go wrong, they don't got to come out of pocket. So they just, they do paycheck to paycheck. They're not really interested in saving money. So you trying to go from that scenario up until you trying to flip the script to where you responsible for everything, and now you gonna come out your pocket with all the fees and stuff like that. And the fuel card is after year 2. That's right, the fuel card is after year 2. You won't believe it. Yeah, I know Mud Flap, they do give a discount. ES Advantage, they all give a discount. The Prowling Meals, they all do weekly. Mud Flap is due on a Tuesday. Let me tell you how that can be a not so great of an idea. You done used all this fuel for the week. Monday hit. You turned all your BOLs to factoring. You need factoring to pay you on Monday so you can pay the fuel card on Tuesday, because they're going to automatically take that money on Tuesday. Monday hit, you didn't get the BOLs in on time. That's one scenario. Scenario number 2, you overslept and it's past, 11 or 8 or 9, whatever time the cutoff is. You can't turn your BOLs in to Tuesday. That's another scenario. Scenario number 3 is you turned everything in, but you didn't see that factoring sent you an email talking about, hey, on one of these BOLs, it says it's 3 pages and you only gave us 2. We need the 3rd page. Oh, that's another scenario right there. Scenario number 4, you turned in everything, rate con, BOL, you turned everything in, and they come back, they say, hey, they send you an email because they ain't gonna call you. They send you an email, hey, on one of these BOLs, nobody signed it. Yeah, nobody signed it. You didn't see it though. You didn't see. You didn't check your phone. You didn't check your email. It's 3 p.m. You went, man, where my money at, man? It's 3 p.m. Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see factoring and sent you an email 4 hours ago. Cause one of your BOLs, nobody signed it. You know what all that means? That means when Tuesday hit, the very next day, your fuel card cut off. Your fuel card cut off. Now you poured, struggling, trying to get all the paperwork in, hoping factory help and cut your money. Now you can't do no ACH on no Tuesday, because if you do ACH on Tuesday, when you finally get your paperwork in, you tell factory you need ACH, that's not gonna hit until Wednesday. The ACH payment, that's next day. So now you need a wire transfer. You need a wire transfer because you gotta get the fuel card back on so you can continue going down the road. Oh, and your truck note due on that Friday too. Or if you like jobs, it's due on Monday. It's due on Monday. So hopefully all the money you factored on Friday, you paid your truck note on Friday, because Monday it may not hit. It may not hit. So it's a lot that could go wrong. That's why I try to keep my expenses as absolutely low as possible. Not just in the trucking industry, but just in life in general, man. You know, I don't go out here and get these massive car payments, massive truck notes, massive trailer notes. I don't go out here and, try to get the highest quote for the authority just because I feel like I can afford it. I feel like I can afford $2,000 a month. I'm not looking to pay $2,000 a month. I know a YouTuber on here. Now he done had his authority for a minute now. I want to say at least probably over 15 years. His insurance is $400 a month. Reefer driver, solo reefer driver, $400 a month. That's all he paid. And that's through Great West. That's all he paid. $400 a month. $1 million, same as everybody else. $1 million, 100K cargo, physical damage. He got everything. $400 a month. I'm not paying $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. The more you pay insurance, the more you gotta get out there and get the money up to pay these people. The insurance right now, they just busting people upside the head. Could you imagine if you try to pay authority at $2,000 a month, you try to pay health insurance, $1,000 to $2,000 a month, then you throw some life insurance, then you throw some disability in there, then you throw car insurance in there. You paying all this money, stacks of cash, to an insurance company, and every month they hit, you got 0 claims. That's all the money you just done lost. Every month they go by with 0 claims, that's all the money they get to keep. All that they get to keep. You ain't got no claim. Oh, you didn't have no health insurance claims this month, but you didn't pay, $1,200 for health service this month. Oh, your car insurance, we bust you upside the head $300-$400 a month. Oh, but you didn't hit nothing this month. Life insurance, got term policy, but you didn't pass away this month, so we ain't got to cut you, $250,000. We get to keep that too. I try to cut down on all the scams. A lot of this stuff I look at as scams, especially being in the insurance world. And it's just a big cash cow. They just find a way to suck people. I'm talking about just suck them dry without you even signing up for nothing. They just suck you dry, just going out, get a W-2 job. They done found a way to just take a certain percentage out of everybody's paycheck every week. Just everybody just paying. I'm talking about 50 million Americans sucking them dry week after week after week. No claims. They don't even show up to the hospital to do a physical. It's so sad. It's so sad, taxes, busting you upside the head. Busting you upside the head, But this is the way the system is set up, and we can't control the system. Only thing we can do is we can control, where our money is going. Some of us do got to pay, some of us, some of the stuff we do use. Some of the insurance we do use, but with an authority and me having to pay everything, and I mean absolutely everything out of my pocket, I mean everything. Authority insurance, car insurance, health insurance, life insurance, disability, everything I just named, dental, eye vision, all this, I'm talking about just, you name it, maintenance, fuel. If I rent a trailer. If I hear truck notes, license plates, pop a tire, boom, that's gone. Call up Speedco, more money gone. When you look at it like that, everybody out there, God damn, everybody out to get me. You start up the truck today, click, click, click. Mobile mechanic got to come change your starter, that freight line after you. When you look at that, cell phone. I forgot the cell phone. The cell phone after you. That's why a cell phone got to make us money, because the cell phone after us too. They after you. They ain't after me, because I only pay $65 a month. Some of y'all owe the cell phone $1,000 a month out there financing phones. It's so sad. It's so sad. Uh-oh. We got some good news there. Oh, wait, let me not read this out loud. Let's see what we got. City. American Express. Now that I think of it, they after you too, because I get the business. They constantly. I'm talking about, at this point, it seems like every 3 days. American Express with their business, they got the little offers they send you in the mail, just constantly. Please sign up for the business, whatever card they got. American Express, they after you. For this guy, City is after him. Everybody is after you. Everybody. The freaking, the Russians and the Ukrainians, they after you too. They after your MC number. They texting you from random numbers, leaving voicemail. How much can we buy your MC number for? They want your MC number. I made a post on one. Let me see if I can find a post. I don't know which one of y'all told me about. I think it was Josh. Yeah, it was Josh. Josh had said, was it Josh? I think it was Josh. He was telling us how we could sell our MC number. They got a Facebook group. Here it is right here. This is a Facebook group right here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it says MC/DOT numbers for sale or purchase. They want your DOT number, they want your MC number. And guess what? You already had it audited. You done been in business for a long time. What they consider a long time is 2 years. They willing to pay $10,000 for your MC number. Yeah, $10,000 cash. Who? The Russians, the Ukrainians, Bosnians, Indians. They got the Facebook group. You just scroll through there and go look with your own eyes. You see all them posts? They looking to buy it. But you can't have all this. I don't think they'll buy you if you got all them inspections, CSA 100%, 50%, all that nonsense. But somebody got one. Let me see. This guy wants $70,000. Turnkey trucking business for sale. Includes active. Oh, that's another thing. If you got an Amazon account with your MC, they willing to pay $40,000. I don't know why they want this Amazon account so bad. I have no idea, because it don't make us no money. But apparently they get rich off Amazon. Look at this. This man asking for $70,000. Okay, my bad. I take that back. It says he's also included in the $70,000. He's selling his truck in a box truck. I didn't see that part, but there's the post. Y'all see that at the top? Asking for 70 grand. But like I said, he's also selling a truck and a box truck, semi-truck and a box truck, and is in Illinois. Somebody already asked him, is financing available? And he said he already sold it. Oh, he already sold it. Well, somebody asked, is financing available? He said he already sold it. Somebody already paid him 70 grand. He out of Illinois. So I didn't realize. Oh, let's go back focus now. I didn't realize people was after these MC numbers, but you go through this list, and man, it's crazy, man. Everybody's trying to get these MC numbers. I scrolled through here. DM me with price. PM, please. I mean, everybody. This guy, okay, says he's got a trucking company, 7 months authority, Florida base, but he's selling trucks though. He got a couple of trucks and trailers for sale. Some dude said, are you willing to sell the MC separate? They willing to buy the MC separate with just 7 months of authority. Just 7 months with authority. That's crazy. I want to buy a carrier MC 6 months or older with active authority, with active insurance. He want the out of service is okay if under 20%. He's offering $5,000. Look at this. $5,000. All you need is 6 months under your authority. He'll buy it from you. $5,000. That's his offer. That's just his starting offer. He making a post, whoever this guy is. So, will I get rid of my MC? Nope. I ain't got shit. Nope. Nah, hey, at this point, because I got dirt cheap insurance, I make money easy around here. Just pulling empty trailers. As a matter of fact, I need to see if somebody needs some empty trailer. Let me check my email right quick. But, you know, I could probably get about 20,000 if I sold my MC, my whole trucking business. Just the MC, just the CAJ. If I just sold CAJ Logistics without the trucks and the trailers, just the MC and DOT number, I can get about 20,000. That's what I estimate, but between 10 to 20. But I'm more sure I can get 20 because I got my business kind of more established. But with the trucks and trailers, that part I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I'm checking something right now. Give me a second. Trying to tell you how everybody out there, you know. They out, like I said, they out to the DOT number. They out to the MC number. They out to everything. Out to your pockets. So you gotta make sure your pockets are protected at all times. Payroll services. They out to your ADP, Paychecks, QuickBooks. Everybody out there, man, and they'll have you paying. I'll pay QuickBooks too, because I'm thinking, man, I got to pay QuickBooks so I can be W-2, so that I can, you know, pay all these taxes so I can get a house. Just for my accountant to tell me at the very end of the year, yeah, I see you was going through QuickBooks, and I see where you was paying yourself, you know, a check, and you had all these taxes coming out, and that's all good and great, but check this out. If you're not an S Corp, none of this stuff counts. Huh? Yeah, it's good that you went through, you know, QuickBooks full service payroll. You paid them $80 a month. Oh, that's good, great. Then yeah, you pay some taxes, but the thing is, you're not an S Corp. You're just an LLC. So don't none of this stuff matters anyway. We're still gonna go off of, you know, the fact that you're still self-employed. Even though you're W-2, you're still self-employed. And we still want to see 2 years tax returns, you showing a profit on that business. I done been through it all. Yeah, I done been through it all. I'm sitting over there. Now I don't pay nobody shit. I don't pay nobody nothing. I keeps all the money. And I just go ask ChatGPT, Grok, and the bank. The bank, hey bank, since I'm borrowing the money from y'all, y'all tell me what y'all need. We just need bank statements and cash. Okay, well thanks for letting me know. Thanks for you don't need none of this, a bunch of W-2s, profit and loss, all this other shit, we don't need none of that. Print the bank statements, give us the cash, we're gonna cut the loan. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect right there. That's perfect. I don't mind putting 10, 20% down. I don't mind that at all. Why? Because 10 to 20% down, that's like me buying another semi-truck. Or better yet, really, I can just sell a semi-truck and boom, there you go right there. Because everybody's after you. Everybody's after you, and it don't stop now. If I get the house, there's gonna be even more people after me. Look, the mailman just pulled up. Don't know who, it could be a certified letter today. One day I got an IRS letter. Shoot, you just never know. Okay, they ain't getting out today. No certified letters today. When you got your own authority, certified letters, get used to them. They're going to hit that mailbox. You don't know when either. You don't know who. You don't know if it's Department of Revenue today or if it's the IRS today. Because I done got certified letters from both. You know, it's always on random times. The Call of Duty come out tomorrow night. Therefore, I can't go OTR right now. I got to go and play Call of Duty, Black Ops 7. Yep, I got to be lazy around here, but you know. U.S. Express asked me to move 5 trailers for them today. 5 trailers. They didn't want to pay no money though. They wanted me to move 5 trailers. And they did not want to pay no money whatsoever at all. I'm talking about no money. I said, yeah, don't call my phone no more. yeah. I don't give a fuck how short it was. Shit. They wanted me to move 5 trailers. Goodlettsville, Tennessee to Mount Juliet. I want to say it was between 15 and 30 miles. It really just depends on what route you take. You know, you could, if you take the interstate through downtown, that's gonna be more time consuming, you know, because you know, that's where all the traffic go. Or you can go around to where Opera Mills Mall is. You can take 55. That's somewhat of a shortcut. But they only wanted to pay $100 a trailer, so come on now. $100 a trailer, what I'm gonna do with that? Nah, man. You asking me to work for free. We don't work for free. Y'all got trucks around here in Nashville somewhere, man. I was like, man, I had to tell the lady, I said, hey, lady, look, don't y'all got a truck or something? Y'all will make a carrier. You ain't got no truck in the area? How him move all 5? How him move out? He'll gladly take that, 5 trailers, $500? Just pay your own driver $500 for the day. She gonna start laughing at me like it's funny. I don't know what's funny about it. Get your company driver, tell them you're gonna pay them, you know, $500 to do, you know, I don't know how long that would have took. I say you start at 9 a.m. He probably get finished by 3 p.m., 4 p.m. for $500. I don't understand what she laughing about. I mean, you call me. You call me. The only thing I know in Goodlettsville, Tennessee is the AWS warehouse. Either that or they could be at Tyson. If they ain't at Tyson or they ain't at the... do they do? I don't think U.S. Express do refrigerated. I think that's our drive-in. Or did U.S. Express get bought out by somebody? Is U.S. Express a part of Night? U.S. Express, I think they got bought out by somebody. I don't remember, but I don't think they do refrigerated. But anyway, this video has been long enough, y'all. I done gave y'all 30 minutes, man. Hopefully y'all learned something. I'll be back later on with a video with a different topic.